Introducing the African Diaspora News Channel app, your gateway to stories that's overlooked by the corporate mainstream media.
At African Diaspora News Channel, we cover stories that don't receive mainstream attention, and we serve as the voice to the global Black community. We are committed to informing and educating through the power of media, connecting the African diaspora one story at a time.
With our platform, we're helping to end injustice by exposing it.
Join us in standing for excellence in journalism and serving our community. Download the African Diaspora News app today.
The U.S. Congress has authorized President Donald Trump to impose stringent sanctions on Nigeria. This decision follows the widespread of violence against Christians, with Nigeria accounting for 90% of Christian killings globally every year. It was recorded that from 2019 to 2023, over 55,000 Christians were killed, with 21,000 abducted by terrorists in the region. And from 2009 to 2023, 18,000 churches were destroyed. Let's watch this video.
Do something. Since then, however, the wanton violence against Christians in Nigeria has grown significantly worse. A couple of days ago, the Pillar Catholic reported, and I quote, "While Christians are receiving ashes last Wednesday to begin Lent, news broke out in Nigeria that a priest had been brutally murdered by kidnappers who had stormed his rectory the night before and kidnapped him. With deep sorrow and righteous indignation, I condemn in the strongest terms the relentless and tragic wave of kidnappings targeting priests, pastoral agents, and the faithful," Bishop Kundi said in a March 7th, just a couple days ago, press conference, which expressed outrage over the kidnaps and the brutal murder of his priests. According to the sources in the diocese, Father Sylvester was bound by his kidnappers. He was shot in the head, and I saw the picture. It is heartbreaking to look at. Shot at close range with an assault rifle, and according to the officials of his diocese. The systematic slaughter and abuse of Nigerian believers must stop. Delay is denial and a death sentence to so many. One of our distinguished witnesses today, Bishop Wilfred Anagbe of the Diocese of Makurdi, Nigeria, traveled a long distance to be with us today and will testify, and this is from his testimony. Militant Fulani herdsmen are terrorists. They steal and vandalize. They kill and boast about it. They kidnap and rape, and they enjoy total impunity for this from the elected officials. None of them, I repeat his quote, none of them have been arrested and brought to justice. In December of 2020, President Trump designated Nigeria as a country of particular concern, only to be reversed without justification by Secretary Blinken in November of 2021. And I know I asked him at hearings. I asked him privately, but also asked him at open hearings, why? Never got a good answer. Religious leaders watch lists released in January by Open Doors this past January found that 89% of Christians, 89% of the Christians who were martyred in the world are in one country, Nigeria. The targeted violence starkly highlights the precarious state of religious freedom in Nigeria. Again, we're asking the President, Tinubu, he's got to take action. And we're going to, I'm hoping to lead a delegation to Nigeria. We've got to raise these issues, but it starts at the top. I've been to Abuja many times. The president has real power. He can do it. And we're calling on him to do that. Let me also...
This isn't the first time that President Donald Trump is raising concerns about Christian killings in Nigeria. He did so 6 years ago with the then president of Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari, who said it was only a clash between the herdsmen and farmers. But now we know it goes beyond that, because let's face it, let's just say the truth. Christians have been killed over the years, and we know that for sure. They might say Muslims are also being killed, but let's call it what it is, right? Majority of those being killed are Christians. And yes, it's true. And if the sanctions are imposed on Nigeria, it's going to have significant economic, humanitarian, and diplomatic impacts on the nation. Though, the federal government also replied President Donald Trump, telling him that Christians are not the center of focus. But we don't know how true that is with what we see every day. So what do you think about this story? Do you think President Donald Trump stepping into this case is a right decision? Do you think it will benefit Nigerians or not? Comment below. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and turn on your notification button. My name is Lynient